2 weeks have passed and it's that time again where I need to check out what I sold on the auction house, collect all the gold, deposit it in the Warren Bank, and hopefully today we can actually make it to 30 million gold on Terran Mill, which is my main server. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's see what I sold. Did you know that almost 98% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel? If you want to help me out, you can subscribe right now. Thank you and enjoy the video. Alright, welcome to the video. I did choose this as a backdrop today. So I started playing, seriously playing, or more regularly playing World of Warcraft during BFA. So yeah, just being here, I played pretty much only Horde back then. So being here around Dazar Alor is so nostalgic to me. I love the music, and I don't know, I just want to hear that now for this video today. And yeah, thankfully we can be anywhere these days and work on selling with this mount that we have and stuff like that. So my mailbox is pretty much empty, just a few more materials here that I got rid of, and it's gonna be interesting. So one thing that I did this time around, so previously I would always say it's about a 2-week cycle. This time I actually know because I wrote down the date when I last recorded, and it's 15 days ago, so we are like 1 day longer, and I'm gonna continue doing that. This add-on is annoying me, by the way. I'm gonna continue doing that going forward. And yeah, tracking exactly, trying to have exactly 14-day periods every time. That should fix a lot of my issues with the discrepancies with Trade Skill Master showing less gold, way less gold than what is actually in my bags, because I would make it accidentally like 18 or 19 days instead of 14. This time we're a lot closer because it is 15 days, and yeah, so we're pretty close to 14. And also, I think I had a kind of a rough time this time around. So we'll see. The goal is to make it to 30 million today in like on Terran Mill, which means Warband Bank and all of my characters. That was actually a goal that I sort of had for Midnight, next expansion. But I don't know, it's been going well recently, so yeah, let's check it out. So my first character, this guy here, is actually on Terran Mill, my main server, and they didn't really sell a lot. As you can see, only 67,000 gold in my bags. Mailbox already cleared out, as we already saw earlier, and so we're gonna check out the ledger here real quick. Last 14 days, and yeah, so we sold basically like 3 notable pets: Accursed Hexa, Glober Escahoon, and Little Benfon. I also sold a wormhole generator Kazel Gar for 3.8k gold. However, I actually made a loss on this thing. I did craft this to level my engineering on my Demon Hunter, my main character, and I actually think I lost like 800 gold doing this. I mean, it was worth for the first craft and everything like that. But yeah, this is not worth, at least not with my skill points and my specialization. I'm guessing that you just need to have like a lot more skill points. I am lagging behind pretty far in the professions. I didn't really pay attention to War Within professions too much at all this expansion. But yeah, and then we sold a Skippy as well for 2k. Dalaran Wizard's Robe, still one of my favorite transmog items to sell. And hey, Mythic Plus actually making me a little bit of gold, because Kraboom is a pet that drops in Operation Floodgate. Had quite a few of those. I also did some Dragon Isles achievements. I'm still farming a couple of mounts there, and while doing that, I got a couple of Marks of Zargar, which are reputation items that are selling for around 200 gold, it would seem. But yeah, other than that, nothing too exciting. I guess I replaced a bunch of armor here on one of my characters, which is why it shows these items that I'm pretty sure I vendored. But yeah, Terran Mill not really bringing in too much gold this time around, probably because of you guys that are watching my videos and also posting auctions on Terran Mill. The Warband Bank is already pre-prepared as usual. Do you need to say pre if you say prepared? I feel like prepared includes the pre already, right? Anyway, so the Warband Bank is already prepared. I cleared it out to 25 million. So we are gonna deposit 66k here, which is yeah, the gold that we made and can spare. Once again, I'm always keeping a little bit of gold in my bag so I can post these auctions without any issues on my auction house characters. And we have 4 more of those upcoming, so let's go to the next one and see how much gold we made on my next server. Second server, and we have 79k gold in bags, so also kind of low. However, I did start doing something again that I haven't been doing for a while, and that is craft these steel bound harnesses, which are Legion crafted mounts that are still selling for a decent profit. The 20 or 21k that you see here that I sold them for, that is not net profit because I'm buying the materials of the auction house, but I would say the net profit is probably around like 15 or 17k. I think I'll save those for a separate video and talk a little bit more about how I make those mounts and make gold with them. So I think we're gonna keep that in the mailbox for now, so it's a little bit nicer. But yeah, 79k. Let's check out the ledger, check out what else I actually sold here. Revenue and last 14 days. So we had one expensive pet, the Blood Feaster Larva, a couple more like mid-tier ones, Azariti, Sea Pony, Stoneskin Dreadwing Pup, the Runelite Leaper, Autumnal Sproutling, and a Spring Rabbit. Other than that, nothing really too crazy. A bunch of like super cheap stuff from Silverpine, a bunch of like vendor stuff if I'm seeing this. This is all like Shadowlands LFR, but yeah, at like 2 to 4 gold, we basically don't really need to talk about those items too much. So yeah, not a lot of gold on this server either. I guess that's you guys once again that are also here and are posting auctions and undercutting me. Um, it's all good though. We're gonna deposit 78k, and I'm not gonna talk too much about the numbers yet, but we need to step it up here if we wanna make the 30 million today. The 25 that we're seeing here is obviously not everything. I have a bunch of gold also scattered across my characters on Terran Mill, but yeah, we should hopefully have a little bit more gold on the other characters. Okay, next character. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. It's 261k in the bags. Mailbox is empty, so I already previously cleared everything out. And let's check out the ledger here, revenue and 14 days again. Yeah, so this is the value of like relisting frequently. I'm currently doing it almost every single day, not quite, but we are close. Because as you can see, I sold the Ranishu run pet 1, 2, 3, 4 times on this server alone, and that would not be possible if I wouldn't be relisting. So you can see the time frame here, and that pretty much tells you how often I was relisting this pet. So 1 day 21 hours ago, 4 days 8 hours ago, 5 days 13 hours ago, and 7 days and 3 hours ago. So basically within like 6 days or something, I sold this pet 4 times. So that is the power of being very active and being on top of your auction house game. Other than that, nothing really that stands out to me right away. Like we sold a bunch of different pets, like mid-tier pets here, I would say. Um, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Vendoring some augment runes as usual. But pretty good, pretty good. And also, if you guys didn't see that, I'm gonna put it up one more time real quick. Since I am more on point now with my like timing of recording this video, you can see 253k made on the auction house, and we have 261k in bags, and we did get like at least one Paragon box is what it looks like, worth like around 4k, just under, then a couple of weekly quests, so that makes a lot of sense for me, that matches, and that is what I wanted to make these videos like even more precise, and yeah, not have to be guessing so much and actually be able to be talking about actual facts. So we're gonna deposit 260,000 in the Warband Bank. Perfect. This character cleared out as well, and let's check out the final two. Okay, this one mailbox is also empty, and 241k in bags, so that's pretty good. Let's check out what we actually sold on this server. Um, 14 days, and yeah, let's see. So, Court Messenger for 14k, that is expensive. Blood Feaster Lava, couple of Gluber Escahoon, once again through relisting. Stamens 3 times, worth 10k every single time, so that's pretty good. Fuzzy Shimmer Moth twice, also worth 10k, yeah. It's paying off so much that I am like more on top of it with the relisting, different from what I used to do in the past. So a couple of transmogs here, but nothing too crazy really. Vendoring a bunch of augment runes. This is also stuff that I get from the mission tables. Maybe we can actually search for Veiled here, and then this is one of my smaller servers. Don't have a lot of characters on here, but these augment runes I still get from the Shadowlands mission tables, and within the last 2 weeks I vendored 622 of them for 7,000 gold. So it's definitely not nothing, it's definitely not zero, and that's just another way that I do make gold with these mission tables still. So it's pretty good. And time to deposit the gold. And then we're gonna move on to the final server and also find out the final tally, which hopefully is gonna mean 240,000. This hopefully is gonna mean that we made it past 30 million. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll find out soon. And let's go ahead and finish it off right here in Dazara lore. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. In Dazara lore, where we started the video, just in a slightly different location. Mailbox is empty, and we've got 185k gold in bags on this character. So let's go ahead and once again check out the ledger and the sales. Revenue and last 14 days. Always takes a while to load since there's a lot of like data that is being processed. But yeah, a Steward Featherling for 20,000 gold. Was that the most expensive pet this time around? I almost think so. Ranishu Run once again. Stamens, Track the Curious. Let's see, anything crazy. Superb Beast Fang. Still a good gold farm if you like doing a daily like skinning farm and just killing one mob on your character and skinning that one. Still selling for like 600, 700 gold, so pretty good. But yeah, let's go ahead and deposit and see where we're ending up. I actually have to log over again because this is not Terran Mill. But we're gonna deposit 184,000 gold, which means we made like 828,000 this time around. That is low. That is low. I did make quite a bit more the last times. However, it's still like way more than I need for like resubscribing with the tokens and, you know, playing Mythic Plus and making a little bit of gold on top of that. And also that's of course not all the gold that I'm making. I am making some raw gold as well and stuff like that. Vendoring the augment runes, what we already talked about. So yeah, it's not a crazy good result, but I'm not too unhappy. But let's log back over to Terran Mill and see if that has now pushed me past the 30 million gold. Alright, so here we are back on Terran Mill, this time on my main even. And this is the moment of truth. Let's see if we did it. So that's another nice thing about Trade Skill Master. It's very easy to see, and we actually did it. Look at this. So 30,163k gold. So we didn't make it by much since we had like a pretty rough couple of weeks here. But there it is. I think this is correct. I don't think there's any character on here that doesn't exist anymore. I usually delete those right away anyway, but I don't even think I have ever deleted a character on Terran Mill. So yeah, there we go. 25 million in the Warband Bank, and then, as I mentioned before, like quite a bit of gold scattered across a bunch of my characters. Of course, this one here, my main character, has like almost 2 million. And yeah, if we're looking at this graph here, gold is going up steadily. These jumps here are, of course, whenever I do stuff like I did today, right, with like depositing in the bank with like the last 2 weeks of sales. Like there's always going to be these jumps. I don't know, here I spent some gold. I guess I actually spent a bit of gold like 2 or 3 days ago as well, but I guess that's here somewhere. Not sure. I bought like I bought like 3 tokens. A couple of like race changes on my characters, and then also game time. But yeah, anyway, gold is going up steadily. I'm super happy about the 30 million. Actually, like a goal that I had for next expansion, as I already said, and to get it this early is definitely fun. I'm not trying super hard at the moment. I'm just basically playing my game, doing what I do, what I enjoy, what I always do, and yeah, it's working out. So that's good. Most gold I have ever had. I have a little bit more than this, scattered across 2 more servers. So I have a bunch of characters across 2 other servers as well. This is not, as you can see, this is not 64 characters. I currently have 64. So it is a bit more than 30 million, but Terran Mill is kind of what I care about, because that's the server that I play on, that I raid on, that I do Mythic Plus on. So the other 2 servers are just sort of, I mean, eventually they're gonna like deposit their gold in the bank, and it's gonna be all good. But yeah, it's working and I'm happy, and that's gonna do it for this video. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out.